At the tender age of 6, her life took a devastating turn. Mandisa Madikane was raped by a trusted family friend. As if that wasn't enough for this little girl, he'd also infected her with HIV. How does a child recover from such trauma? Well, a brave Mandisa did, by using her personal tragedy to educate and inspire the world. She also documented her long journey towards healing in a feature film that has been viewed by people as far afield as the US.
Violence against women is in the spotlight following some horrific incidents. Well, last night, President Jacob Zuma called for more action.
What are we doing to help women through this time?
Growing up in Klip Town outside Johannesburg, Mandisa Madikane's childhood was blissful.
I would wake up in the morning as a kid, going to my friends, we were playing like kids, playing with dolls. When we are kid, you see people have, our sisters having breast and then you don't have, and then you put those things on and stuff like that. That was the life I used to love.
But one day in 2006 would change her happy world. She was just 6 at the time. A neighbor called Mandisa and her friend to his house.
He called us and then he told us, "You want to send us?" He sent my friend and then told me to stay behind. He started taking off my dress.
Every woman's worst nightmare. The man, a trusted family friend, forced himself on little Mandisa, leaving her battered and traumatized. As if that wasn't enough, Mandisa then got more devastating news. Her attacker had also infected her with HIV.
It changed my life a lot because I'm not the Mandisa I used to be.
Even though the man was subsequently arrested, the tragedy left Mandisa facing a tough life with HIV, too scared to be open about her status. But as years passed and Mandisa became a teenager, she got tired of living a secretive life. Having gathered enough strength to confront her fears, she was ready to disclose her status to the world.
I just called into the radio station and said, "You know what, being positive is not the end of the world. I'm tired of living a secret life, because I want to live free. I'm tired of pain." That's how I started coming out with my status.
Free from the shackles of secrecy, it was time for Mandisa to make a difference in society. She joined PUSH, a non-profit organization that looks after HIV-positive children in her community.
That makes me feel that the world that we're living in is a world with care. When I'm at PUSH, I just feel like the environment is so warm and overwhelming, It makes me feel like I'm not alone.
Through Push, Mandisa was connected to Global Girl Media, a social project that equips young girls with life skills, introducing them to filmmaking and journalism. The project gave the Kliptown resident a chance to document her own life experience in a feature film called Mandisa.
The movie Mandisa inspires a lot of people to talk and to believe in themselves. Even if you have been abused, you still have a life.
My name is Mandisa Madikane, reporting for Global Girl Media. We are here at the mall in Washington, D.C., reporting on the AIDS March.
In 2011, her work in HIV activism gave her an opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C. in the U.S. to attend the World AIDS Conference.
She got to show her film in front of a panel and selected guests, very high-profile guests, and she got a chance to talk about South Africa, her experience of being an HIV teenager living in South Africa.
We had a young person who was a digital reporter who told the most moving story. It was just spellbinding.
It was like, wow, and we were like the youngest journalist in the media conference. So it was quite like exciting.
And really recognizing the social drive.
Every time I see him or hear about him, I'm starting to cry, because it isn't something that I never wanted to see him anymore. I never wanted to see him. It's about living your life the way you want it and expressing who you are. Show the people who you really are. To me, it actually says, be a winner and a survivor and not just being a victim.
Extraordinary woman. Send us your feedback. Let us know what you think. Against all odds at eNCA.com. Coming up, building a winning nation, one house at a time.